You might be asking yourself, is it good to be a type 4 trainer or would it be better to be a type 2 trainer? The truth is your natural style is going to be a strength when you present to learners who have similar preferences as you do. And your natural style will quickly become a weakness when presenting information to learners that have different styles than you. The key to overcoming this weakness is to build on your natural strengths and to use techniques that really stretch you toward your less dominant styles. So type 1 learners are typically not comfortable in the part of the learning process that type 3s enjoy the most. If you're a type 2 learner, you're generally not comfortable in the part of the learning process that the type 4s enjoy the most. And the same's true for type 3s and type 4s. If you're a type 1 trainer, you understand the need for the learners to really personalize the value of the material. And you know this happens best in dialogue that's centered around their own experience. So you tend to linger there, and you admit that you need to speed up your teaching a little to get to the practical application, and that's where you stretch. If you're a type 2 trainer, you understand that the learner needs to see the big ideas and they need to see the details connected. So you carefully connect the dots when you're sharing information. The individualization that takes part as you move into some parts of the learning often seems a little like chaos to you, and you fear losing control a bit. Yet you know this is important, so you create opportunities for the learner to take over, and that's where you stretch. If you're a type 3 trainer, you find the first part of the learning cycle difficult. It's the place where the learners are in dialogue and personal connections and sharing are happening. And these are contrary to your strong need to really get right into doing the learning. Yet you know that if you make sure the learners are with you emotionally before you move into action, they're going to learn more. And so this is where you stretch. If you're a type 4 trainer, you want to hand the learning over to the learners because you know this is where all learning really takes place. And your tendency is to do this too quickly. You admit that when you take the time to carefully structure the information delivery and the practice, that the learning will be more powerful. And so that's where you stretch. Every training style excels in certain parts of the learning cycle. And every training style needs to stretch in the other parts. When you consciously add strategies that address all learning style needs to your training design and delivery, you'll greatly improve the learning for all learner styles.